Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'll talk about how great the first Harry Potter movie is. So I just finished rereading the Harry Potter books. Went through the whole series. I should have been reading stuff from my college classes, but I read the Harry Potter books again instead. You already know what's good. Slaughterhouse 5. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's some college material right there. So when I first watched this movie, I was really young. 2001, I was just born, so I wasn't old enough to watch it. My grandpa brought over the VHS tape of the Sorcerer's Stone. I'd heard of Harry Potter, I'd seen the Harry Potter weekend, and I'd seen some of the books in the library at school, and I'd seen snippets of the Goblet of Fire, and I think Order of the Phoenix. I'm about in first grade at this point, and I remember I watched Sorcerer's Stone, and I liked it so much that I went to the library the next school day, got the Sorcerer's Stone book, and I read right through it. Harry Potter has a big impact on my life. It's one of the reasons why I want to write. It's one of the reasons why I enjoy writing and picked up writing in the first place, is because I wanted to create my own worlds, kind of like J.K. Rowling did. It all started with my grandpa bringing over that VHS tape. So me and my girlfriend, we sat down the other day. We made our own pizza. It was super nice, super cool, and I was like, hey, let's watch Harry Potter. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or the Philosopher's Stone for any of us non-Americans, was directed by Chris Columbus and starred Daniel Radcliffe and Rupert Grint and Emma Watson and Michael Gambon and Alan Rickman, and there's a lot of people in this movie. And it's really good. Like, rewatching the movie, as someone who's been studying these amazing films for the past two semesters in my film classes, I had to watch films like Psycho and Vertigo and The Godfather and Gone with the Wind and Singing in the Rain, and had to analyze film. And coming back and watching it after having seen these spectacular films, I still really love the first Harry Potter movie. Everything from the general aesthetic, to the tone, to the acting, the writing, the directing, the sound design, the incorporation of early CGI into a film, when, let's just be honest, CGI wasn't nearly as easy to accomplish back then as it is now. There are a couple moments in this film where you can tell CGI was used. You can tell CGI was used for the troll in the bathroom fight. Harry, when he jumps on top of the troll's back, is also CG, and both don't look especially great, but they don't look bad either. Like, I've definitely seen much worse CGI recently, and you can also, there is some green screen effects blended in. When Harry first enters Diagon Alley, that's green screen. A lot of the Quidditch stuff is probably green screen. And I believe CGI is also used when Harry is flying around trying to get the key at the end of the film, and you can tell that CG. They look a little bit rubbery, almost like Matrix Reloaded type of stuff. It's incorporated in a way where it looks really nice. You can see Ron in the background of shots when he's fighting against the troll. You can tell he's real, you can tell he's actually there, and then you have Harry and the troll, which are CG. And then when the troll actually is down, it's fallen down, and after they defeated it, I'm pretty sure that's a real troll. That's a real troll. This film also has really great costume and makeup. You look at everything in this film. You look at the magical creatures. You look at the goblins and Gringotts especially. That's what really stood out to me. These are real makeup that they put on these actors, and this looks really good. I'm gonna talk about the books later. I'm gonna have a video talking about the books, and the Sorcerer's Stone is my favorite Harry Potter book. So just out of pure nostalgia, I really enjoy this film. And in my personal opinion, from what I remember, I'm going to watch them all again, but from what I remember, this is one of the most accurate book to film adaptations that out of the series. This film, when it comes to other films and later on in the series that I can remember, has a really great color palette. You look at some of the later films, they kind of gray out some of the stuff to make it look more washed out, more worn down. Some of the colors don't pop out as much. This film has some vibrant ass colors, but the colors stand out. The first hour of this movie flies by. Harry's with the Dursleys, they're treating him like crap, and then at the 40-minute mark, he's at Hogwarts. I mean, it flies by like nothing. Hagrid comes to save him, they go to Diagon Alley, he gets his wand, and then he's at Hogwarts. I mean, it's really fast. The next hour, because the film's about 2.5 hours long, the next hour goes by pretty fast as well. The last climactic scene, it's reasonably short, to be honest. Harry wakes up and he's like, oh, hey, what happened, by the way? And Dumbledore's like, oh, no. It's alright. It's all chill. You killed him. You murdered this man. You murdered him. Good job, Harry. Your main actor is Daniel Radcliffe, who plays Harry Potter. He's about 11 at this time. All the kid actors in this film do a reasonably really good job. The older actors 100% sell this film. The way they interact with the younger kids and they interact with each other. Alan Rickman as Snape is my favorite character in the entire series. But Alan Rickman in this film really, really sells the character of Snape, and the way he acts as Snape is some of the funniest parts of the entire film. First, he's Snape. He's at the Great Hall table, and he sort of glances at Harry, and you're like, "Oh, he's gonna be a bad guy, isn't he? He's gonna be a bad guy." And then you see him in the potions classroom. That scene's hilarious. And then I died laughing watching this. I don't really know why. I'm gonna play the clip.
Good afternoon. Now, what would 3 young Gryffindors such as yourselves be doing inside on a day like this?
We were just...
You want to be careful. People will think you're up to something.
Alan Rickman, rest in peace. It's an incredible performance as Snape, and it's a performance that he is consistent with throughout the Harry Potter series. And I like the way that this film, it's not doing anything incredible. It's not throwing huge curveballs at you. You know what you're in for in the first few minutes. This film is overdramatic. This film is a little bit cheesy. There's no really huge, big CGI battles, and that's 100% okay. This film sets up the challenges that at the climax of the film, they're going to have to take out themselves. Ron's good at wizard chess, so when it comes down to it, he has to stand up into the role, and he feels overshadowed by his brother. So at the end of the film, he's the leader. He helps win the day by winning the wizard chess. Hermione's the book smart one. So when they get trapped in the devil's snare, she's the one that remembers how to do it and how to get out of it, and she's the reason why they are able to escape. And then Harry, being the main character, Voldemort's the one that killed your parents, so you're gonna have to probably face him, and it's gonna be up to you to face him. I like the reveal of Voldemort in this film. I mean, it's a different look than what we see later on. It's CG, and that CG that's once again really incorporated really well in this film. Chris Columbus understands that this is a film where you don't have to blow people away with your special effects. Watching it, I was hit with pure nostalgia. Especially there's the scene where they first pull around and you see that first shot of Hogwarts. Because I haven't watched any of these movies in actually a couple of years, surprisingly. You could probably pick apart a couple of things in the film. You could say, well, the acting isn't
Oscar-worthy. The cinematography isn't the best ever. It's not James Cameron.
But it's a fun movie. It's a fun kids movie that, as an adult who studied film, I can enjoy. I can enjoy the film. If you haven't watched Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or you haven't watched it in a while, I recommend going out and watching it. I've had a lot of fun watching the Sorcerer's Stone. I'm probably going to watch Chamber of Secrets later on. When you watch the film, I recommend grabbing yourself a big bucket of popcorn or ordering a pizza, and you know how to do it. Get yourself Pepsi or something, I don't know, and just enjoy yourselves. Anyway, I'll be back later with some more videos. Got a lot of really cool stuff planned. I hope to see you guys soon. Stay safe and enjoy.